the same time. So right now I'm recording as an MP4, and it's also streaming out to YouTube. So if you went out to YouTube right now on your computer and typed in Peter Space Nowacki, there should be a
Yeah.
live event that's started. Again, I learned this 20 minutes ago.
I will
So
try it now.
and Steven tested.
So now we're live on YouTube.
Yes, we're actually live on YouTube right now, presumably.
Okay, I have your name. I'm going to YouTube. Let's
All
see.
right, let's see if you see it.
Not this one. Interesting. I always wanted to be on YouTube. Maybe it's
I've been
about
dying to
time.
learn how to do this, and this meeting made me do it, so I really appreciate it.
It's opening.
It's telling me my encoder's overloaded, probably because we're trying to do
So,
both.
so you already linked the streaming to the particular YouTube location.
Did you
So let's say I put your name and I press enter on YouTube search. Ah, wow, I see it. Let's see.
I
It
see it
says
too, yeah.
live. It says live now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. One moment.
Yeah, live.
Wow,
It's up,
nice.
Yep. So, and I mean, those are the controls. The fades and the transitions you can manipulate a lot, but you know that's right now I've just got a fade for 300 milliseconds.
It has few seconds delay, but it looks cool.
Yeah, and you can play. You know, here's an example of a video. This is something that Steven and Alan did earlier today. So if I want to transition to that, I can do that. And when I come over and I press play, this will actually sort of
Same thing twice, and it was really good.
You press play on the record side?
You know
peaked
what?
too
You
early.
don't even have to.
I'm just
So
kidding.
the
We can do
picture
that.
should
We'll
change
do it again
on
if you want.
YouTube.
Go
Let's see.
ahead,
I'm
yeah,
looking at
share it
YouTube. Maybe a few
So
seconds.
let me know when you're starting recording.
I started recording.
But we are not going to use
Paste it,
YouTube
okay.
for a live streaming,
No.
correct? We are not going to do it.
If you wanted to put a recording in there, you could.
Because now I see the screen change. So it's like 15 seconds delay.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is blocked on most of the computer. I mean almost all of them. So
Yeah,
it's not
we'd have to have them set up our streaming link that we have for the Pearl. Basically, it's
Yes.
like what we used to do for the Pearl.
Yep.
We would record and stream at the same time. You know.
Yes, and this one we already have that set up, correct.
But that's a recording, so you can see sort of the quality of a recording is pretty good. You know, you can see Steve's face pretty good, and that's how Alan looked.
Where is the program you did yesterday, Peter? I'd like to take a look at that. Is that record? I mean, is it somewhere where we could look at it, or?
Brian Lawrence was the producer of it. I'm sure it's out there. It's something with diversity.
Is it on
they
like?
Did that to YouTube as well. So yeah, it might be good to go out there and look at. You know.
Brian Lawrence?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's out there because the chief judge was in every big wig in the world was at this thing. So.
Did you need to stream anything for the court through YouTube? So far, no.
Wait, we weren't at it. Why weren't we at it if every bigwig in the world was?
I don't know.
We had other pressing issues.
Well, we got notified. It was on Monday. I think it was Monday. And we got notified Friday afternoon that we were going to be the Zoom technical support. I'm like,
surprise!
Surprise! Luckily, I'm on a couple of school boards, so I'm in Zoom meetings all night long for the most part. So it wasn't too much of a stretch for us.
Peter, can you send me the link to download the program? I will download it. Kevin, maybe you download it too. And we just try with something very basic. Are you already?
I have it on my machine, yeah. I think it works good, you know.
Oh, you play with it already?
I just don't know, you know, I'm just, the only thing I need to get in my brain wrapped around is when, first of all, it's not a one-man operation, what you're saying.
No.
And we're a one-man operation. So I'm trying to figure out how this is all going to happen, how these scenes are going to get set up. You can't set up a scene and close it down and come back to it, can you?
Yeah, we can move. Once you set the scenes up, we can move back. You just click on them. So right now we're on laptop, cam, and Teams. So we've got my video from my laptop and the Teams meeting on the same screen. I'll fade over to that. Okay.
No. What I'm saying is, can I set up a group of scenes for an upcoming program and save it somewhere and
Yeah.
then open it?
But I don't know how to do that.
No,
Okay.
it's every
Because
session
then we could
separate,
do
right?
them. Then if we had that flexibility,
Yeah.
as opposed to the 15 minutes before we're starting our program because we just finished one, then
Right.
So you could save each, all the prep work for each program that you're doing as a project. Save each one as a project or a file.
that's
or
what I'm
however it's
asking.
done.
That,
Right.
That's what I'm asking. How do you do that?
Well, I'm going to screw this up because I've never got it to work, but I know it's got to be up here on the top where it says
Okay.
student collection. And you could duplicate. Let's do new. I'm going to do this JI. Please enter the name for student collection. Go back to my untitled. That's going to be the
Where?
one that I did for this. And if I go to the JI one, that's
kind of cool. I mean, now if I know I have 3 coming up, I can go in with the script provided, put all that stuff together, close it out, open the next one, and then just open that day. And then,
yep.
I mean, when the meeting comes up.
Your producer is the most tense, I think. I mean, the technical support stuff can be a little tense because you never know what you're going to get. But they got to leave you alone because you're going to be pinning stuff and you got to concentrate on that, and you can't really be bugged all that much.
This is not just like live events. Hit, next.
Yeah.
This is a little more involved.
No, and Kevin, I think what this offers, and it's another option. It's certainly not saying that you have to use this,
right.
Especially with how well you are with the live events. But I think what this offers is, in those instances where there's a deficiency in the live event, whether it was the external presenter, which we'd still like to confirm that works. I confirmed it on my machine, but whether it was something like that or just the different views, it offers you the ability to make up for the shortcomings of live events, right. But that comes at a cost with the resources that you're going to have to use. I think it will become more beneficial even when Teams Dynamic View is released. We were talking with Microsoft yesterday, or right before this meeting. We don't have an estimate for